Any more stories you want to share about your days in here in Atlanta?
I would definitely
We love
say.
a story. I love stories like this.
I mean, I can remember. Child, there's so many. I don't know how juicy I want to be because I'm in a different place now. But I will
Ooh.
say this. I would say there was a friend. So I went to Bar One night, and I was the femme girl. So I used to wear my clothes and my
Mm-hmm.
things. And this particular night, I had on these high-waisted white Levi jeans and like a cute little top. It was tucked in, so it was giving body and everything. And not Kalina. Yeah, I used to work with Kalina too. I see it in the comments. And I went to the bathroom. I was beat. I'm always have the beat on. And I went
Mm-hmm.
to the bathroom and I was followed in by a friend of one of the husbands on Real Housewives.
By a
And
friend of one of the husbands of one of the Real
Real
Housewives.
House
Okay.
of one of the Real Housewives. I'm not gonna say who because I don't want them to link or nothing like that. So I go to the bathroom and he was really, really attractive, extremely attractive. And so I'm in the stall and he walks in the stall. And so I had just got done standing and peeing. And next thing I know, he was reaching for my stuff, honey. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. He reached and he grabbed and then he kissed me. And I was just like, hold on. I was kind of turned on, no shade, because, I'm the cunt, right? So I was like, what? I was like, wait, I said, we can't. And then it was kind of like given that he wanted to do something right then and there. And he was one of those men that had a lot of money. And I know if I would have did something, I probably would have been like one of his secrets because I knew that he messed around with a lot of the other, little gay boys or whatever. And so I was thinking about my career and I was just like, no, I can't do this. Not at Bar One. Like I can't do this. And so he ends up saying, I would never forget this. He ends up saying, okay, well, it's cool or whatever, but just wait to come out the bathroom because my wife be suspecting stuff. And I was like, okay. And so he walks out the bathroom. And I thought about it, I was like, nah, fuck that. So then I walk out the bathroom too and lock eyes with his wife. And it was kind of giving like, get him. And next thing you know, she hauls off and she slaps him right in the middle of Bar One and throws a drink on him, and then they leave. And I would have to tell you offline, but yes, ma'am. Needless to say, the girls, if y'all only knew, like men in Atlanta
Men in Atlanta are
are
nasty as fuck.
so nasty and so rude and not in the best way.
And the ones with money are nastier.
They sure are because he drove a very nice, he had a Bentley Continental. He was very wealthy. His wife had good money too. She was a beautiful black woman, beautiful. And
oh, girl, it's 310 people in here. You don't want to tell us who the.
I'll tell you this. At the time, he was friends with Peter Thomas. That's all I can say. And this was years and years ago. He's never been on the show, but he was a wealthy man and he was friends with Peter. And I think that, and it's kind of crazy because I think a lot of times, people turn their head of certain things. And this was had to be like 2014, 15, somewhere around there. Like, cause I was like really like getting popping at the time. And it was like, and I think that's the only reason that the guy knew, because I had just worked with, I had friends who stayed 2 doors down from Cynthia when they lived in the brownstone. And that's when Funky Dineva used to always come to Bar One with what's her name, Michelle, with
Michelle ATL. Oh yes, this is before me. This is before my time.
And when I tell you, those are the girls that I was around. So when I was saying that I was with the elite, this is Black Hollywood. This is Freddie O when he still just had the press up shop in Peter Street. He's gone.